Hello and welcome to Gizzy's Guide in Gaming, otherwise known as GWYF. Today I'll be showing you how to master Oasis and golf with friends. Score 32. That is 6 hole-in-ones, 10 hole-in-twos and 2 hole-in-threes, with one of the hole-in-threes maybe becoming a 2 eventually. Yeah, it's quite an inconsistent level, so you'll see me getting high scores on a few of the holes, but each method is, to be honest, the most consistent way to get it each time. But obviously you'll see some of them are quite tricky and have to be very precise. During the video you'll see obviously words on screen. That's just basically me summarizing it, and from what I've been told, I should use the power bar as well, just to tell you how hard I'm hitting it, rather than just squares, as if you zoom out it can sort of mess with the power. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Hole number 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to go flat, and then we're going to go to 2 square power and just slightly over. I have not seen it be a hole-in-one yet, but if someone can show me, then that's fantastic. Second shot is just 1 power straight at the hole. Hole number 2, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over, and then we're going to go to 4 square power. Releasing will send you around and you'll get it in 1. Hole number 3, quite cool actually. What you're going to do is you're going to turn around, make sure you're seeing the flag and you've not just turned sort of sideways. And now what you want to do is you want to go flat. You want to go 4 power, and the right hand side of your white line should be touching the left side of this sort of circle. So you'll be sort of like that, releasing full power. You're gonna go over this bump and into the hole. Hole number 4. So what we're gonna do is gonna go over. I'm gonna go to 4 square power. It's as simple as that. Just make sure you're straight. And we're in. Hole number 5 I've not seen getting 1, but what we're going to do is going to go over. You don't need to, but I do. And then you're going to go 1 to the right and then 5 squares up. Just through this cross, 4 power. And you bounce off here, and then you'll land over here. Now the second shot, what we're going to use is we're going to use this feather at the top of my white line, as you can see. Now we're going to use the left side, and we're going to line up the right hand side of our white line with the left hand side of the feather, just touching, and then the power in the over position is going to go to the tip of the white line is touching sort of the lighter side of that stone. Hole number 6. So what we're going to do is going to go 1 square left, 5 up in the over position, and you're going to find a cross. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring back the line to the tip of the line to the edge of the dark square. Don't go too powerful. It's better to be slightly under, to be honest, but only just. Releasing, bounce you into here, and you'll go in. Hole number 7. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn to your right, and you're going to see this square with the triangle in it. You're going to go full power, and your line is going to sort of dissect the corner. So you're going to actually go basically you don't want to be able to see the corner. So we're going to go full power into there, and we'll go into the hole. Hole number 8 is super inconsistent. What you're going to do is you're going to go flat. Flat is just for visual purposes, it's not a must, and you're basically trying to get the ball as close to the edge of the sand as possible. Full power. First try. W the fuck. So hole 9 just seems to be inconsistent because of the little chevron sort of boosts. What we're going to do is we're going to go over, and we're going to go 6 square power and just release. Now you'll end up in a variety of places, but it doesn't matter. The power is just based on how far forward you are. So obviously I'm forward, so I'm going to use a bit less. If you're here, you're going to use a bit more, and if you're far back, you're going to use even more. So what you're going to do is you're going to go flat, and you're going to aim at the flag, and you're going to use a 3 square power. Now this is if I was further back, because I'm not. I'm just going to slightly drop it, just a tiny bit, not massively, and release. Because I'm aiming at the flag, I'll go in. Hole number 10. We're going to go full, and then we're going to go 1 square right, 3 up, 3 across, release, and we'll end up over here. So now, as you can see the flag. What you're going to do is you're going to aim just slightly to the right of it, using about 3.1 power, not that much, just slightly to the right. And you'll go in. That takes a bit of practice. Hole number 11. So what we're going to do is just flat, just for visual purposes, and we're going to line up with the right hand side of the right palm tree. And we're going to bring it back to 3 power. You can use slightly more if you want, but obviously just me being consistent is 3. Don't use any less, it's not really safe to. And what you'll do is you'll end up going around, and now we're going to jump when we're in the water. I jumped a bit early, obviously, and nearly hit that, but when you're in the water you just jump, maybe once, maybe twice, you might even need 3 times, and your aim is just to get somewhere on this lower platform. And now just using 0.75 power straight at the flag will put you in. Hole number 12 is super inconsistent, to be honest. What you're going to do is over, and you're going to go to 6 square power and accuracy. Now when I say inconsistent, I mean to get it in 2. To get it in 3 is super consistent. Now what we're going to do is going to go 1.5 squares right and then 5.5 squares forward, and you're going to end up on this cross. Now you're going to release when it's coming towards you. And you're in. 13 is quite inconsistent. So what we're going to do is going to go full power at this cross here. And now we've just got to turn to our right and try and get the sort of pattern in our head. So it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, that's close. Anyway, now you'll end up somewhere between about this line and about this line. And it's because obviously you've just got to try and whip it across and try and do it as quickly as possible before you lose the pattern. So what you're going to do is you're going to go full power, and you're going to go slightly to the left in the situation where I am. Not too far left, otherwise you'll bounce out, but as you can see, I'll get it in. Hole number 14 is another inconsistent one. But what you're going to do is you're going to go flat, 5 squares forward, and release when the mouth first opens. And what will happen is you'll end up going towards the middle, or maybe sort of somewhere over here. Now what you're going to do is position your camera so you can just see the hole. And you're going to go to 2 power, not 2 square, just 2 power, and you're going to aim at the hole. And then you'll end up going through here in 2 strokes. Now the problem is you won't be able to get it up straight away. I've tried, but it's just not possible. Okay, and now our second shot is, if you look at the power bar, you'll see power obviously above it. And you're going to go to the left leg of the R, and you're going to go to the right side of it. Now releasing straight at the flag will get you in. Hole number 15 is quite tricky to get to, but it is possible. What you're going to do is you're going to go full power, and you're going to aim slightly to the right. This will just take a bit of practice to get your eye in. As of yet, I've not seen a set way, but now the second shot's quite easy. What you're going to do is you're going to go full power, and you'll see the sort of small little pillar, one version of this, to the right of the flag. You're going to aim at the right hand side, full power, releasing, and you go in. Hole number 16. So we're going to go left, and if you look to the right side of this jump, you'll see a dark green square. at the top, and we're going to aim to the bottom right hand corner of that. Releasing full power will bounce you over the fire and then bounce you on top of that pot. Now you'll end up in one of three squares, this one, or the one I'm currently in. What you're going to do is you're going to aim at this right hand side feather. You're going to go just to 3 power, and then you're just going to go slightly more. Not too much, just slightly more, about that. And release, and you'll go in. Hole number 17 is impossible to get in one unless you have jump. And what you're going to do is just try and get it as close to this. I personally prefer going the over position, but again, if you're flat, it's just the same. You're going to try and get the ball as close to that stone as possible, full power, and you'll end up over here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go 1 power straight at the hole. As I said at the start of the video, I said that one hole will eventually be able to be made into 2 rather than 3. Hole number 18 is the case. There's a way that if you go this way, and you go sort of 3 power and then 3.5 power, you'll be able to get it in. But the simple way to get it in 2 is you're going to go 4 bar to the right straight, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go 3 bar straight. And then you're going to hit this wood, you're going to go down here, and you're going to slide down the ramp. And now you've put yourself here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to 1 power, and aim to the right of the hole, and release.